Oh, whew. Yucky. Micarta stinks. I don't know what I dislike more cutting. Micarta? Cocobolo? Oh, man. But I'm prepping out all you coyotes. That's right. Hi to all those that are new to the channel. I'm Chad, the knife maker over here. And this is for all those coyotes. This is a shout out to all the coyotes out there. Welcome to 2019. I'm starting to process all those Coyote Works knives that have been going out there. So a big shout out to Casey as well, the head coyote. So maybe the shop's had a little time to air itself out a little bit. Let's get back inside and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alrighty, so what I was doing here is a lot of you are getting the olive drab. This is olive drab micarta. I did a video a little while back on a lot of the stuff that I got a hold of, processing, order material and stuff like that, and I have all the boxes up here. The standard when Casey and I were doing all this was olive drab canvas micarta, and it's 3/8 of an inch thick, so it gives you a nice shaped handle. Some folks though have opted to go with black, so a couple of people asked if they could get black rather than olive drab. I said sure, no problem, same price. So we're doing that. So right now I'm cutting up all the coyote here because I have 16, I think we have 16 coyotes in the family right now, and I cut up all the coyote, and as I'm doing here, I think Gary was number 1 coyote, but I got all these other coyotes here, so I'm going to start going through boxes and putting all the micarta inside there because I've already started doing some of the other things. Okay, so let's see here. I know Gary, I got your stuff in your box already. And Sean's not a coyote, so let's go to Steve. Steve, you're a coyote. Let me move my chair out of the way here. So we got Steve here. He's a coyote. And let's see, so Steve wanted black micarta. So as you see, Kydex. That was the other thing I was opting is some folks wanted black sheets versus the coyote brown. Some folks wanted olive drab sheets. So in this case, Steve, he wants, it's right-handed, it's black micarta, or black coyote, black Kydex, I'm going to get it out sooner or later, and then the standard olive drab scales. I also have in here the Blaytech Tech Lock, and I even break down all your guys' pins, and the eyelets, and the washers. I get it all broke down in here. It lets me know everything. I have everything in stock for every knife, and if I run out, then I know, okay, let's order that real quick. Which is the case of the Coyote Brown Kydex. I did a video a little while back, and I was unboxing the stuff, and by the time I got the Coyote Brown Kydex, I was already out. I'd already been sold out. So I had to order that. So that's on its way, and I had to get some pins too. But that's kind of what I'm doing here. So I'm going through everything. Let me see here. We got Kevin. And oh, the other thing I do is, so what I do is I end up writing your name down. So I got Kevin here. I got a CW for Coyote Works. I've got a number 3 in here, so that's the 3rd knife in the Coyote Works line. So Kevin got the 3rd knife. But Kevin is the 6th knife in 2019 that has to be made. And that's how I kind of start processing everything, because it does get quite crazy. So again, here we got Kevin. Kevin wanted, there's the Coyote Brown, and again, all the Tech Lock material, all the pins, everything, and of course, olive drab. So now Kevin, the next thing I'm going to be doing then is with Kevin, and Gary's steel's already in his. I'll show you an example of what, because I already did it with Gary, because he had the last piece of steel. So here's Gary's olive drab, because that's what he wanted. I believe that's what you wanted, Gary. You wanted olive drab, I believe. OD green, that's right. So Gary wanted OD green. He carries it right-handed. He's got the pins, so it's going to have OD green micarta. I already had a stick left over, so OD green, and Gary, you already got your steel here, so Gary had his steel, as well as the Tech Locks and the pins and everything. So Gary's the first coyote to get made. But that's what I do, guys. I try to keep everything organized and easy and simple, and it helps me keep things straightened out. Like I said, I got some knives up here that are 2-4s. I have somebody, Mark, he went ahead and bought a Warrior Poet Society Rogue and a Coyote. You're the man. Another shout out too, buddy. So that's kind of the case. So I'm just showing you guys now that it's 2019. We're processing the orders. We're getting everything going. Actually, I'll let you in on a little something. I'm filming this in 2018. That's right. It's actually 2018 I'm filming this. I know it's not going to go out until after January, so, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. Also, Gary had a request, and I'm going to fulfill his request. Let me shut this off real quick here. There we go. I had to shut off the air filter thing. Gary had a request that I actually make his knife and try to show some of the making of the knife on video. So I'm actually going to put that. I'm going to plug that into the Knife Making 101 series. So the knife I'm going to be making is going to be Gary's, and I'm just going to show it off. And I found that probably to be the best way to go because not a lot of people are going to be able to do a taper ting. And if they're starting out in knives, maybe. And again, this isn't using files and all this other stuff. You're going to have basic knife making materials. Or if maybe you're thinking to want to do this, I'm going to show you what it is to do a basic knife, because there's no taper ting in a Coyote Works knife. There's no fancy pins. There's really only two drill bits you need, really, a center bit and then a regular drill bit for F-bit, and a grinder or something like that. So you could always use files, but there's other YouTube channels and videos that people do that, so I'm not going to make that. It's just kind of showing you what I'm doing. And if you want to get into knife making as a hobbyist or whatever it is, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to know, because I've got a couple, like 3 years behind me at the making this video now, so I am a novice enough to be able to tell people that haven't done it yet, hey, these are my mistakes, this is what I get, this is what I didn't get, this is the reason why. So that's what these videos are good for. But I also want to do this for a big shout out to all you Coyotes, because it's 2019, we're going to be processing your orders. They're getting ready to be, I'm going to be cutting steel up next. Oh, that's right. Ho, ho, ho! Look at this. Wanted to make sure you guys are still on. It's steel, guys. Oh, man. This is the steel for the Coyote Works knives. I got this the first part of December of 2018, and I just now have been able to go ahead, and I'm going to start ripping into this here. Actually, the box is already starting to fall apart. There we go. And this is the steel for all the Coyote Works knives. This is by far the heaviest and the largest order CPM D2 steel I have ever ordered. Woohoo! I don't know how much it weighs, but there's 7 pieces in here. And I have to cut all these pieces up. Oh, I have to cut all these pieces up and get them processed to make your guys' orders. So again, yes, there's some of you are going to be waiting until April or May to get your knife. I do apologize. Your material's here. Every one of the Coyotes that has been bought, the steel's here, the micarta is here, the Kydex is here, well, except for probably 3 knives that are missing Coyote Brown. But got your pins, got everything else. So Gary, Steve, Steven, Kevin, Dave, Anthony, Greg, Todd, Mark, Brandon, oh, John, who else we got here? Who else? I'm trying to think. That's we got another Greg. Juan, I think you're a... yeah, Juan, no thank you anyhow, Juan, but Juan's a warrior. He's getting a poet from the Warrior Poet Society. But everybody, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And again, shout out to Casey. I'm thanking you guys on behalf of myself and Casey. Thank you for all the support. So I'm going to stop babbling. I'm going to get this video in the house, and I'm going to start processing your orders and get you guys knives. You have a good one. Take care.